What's going on, everybody? I'm Scott Oots, and today we are talking to my sales team about personal goals. As you know, every business sets quarterly goals, yearly goals. We have goals we want to accomplish as a company, but it's very easy to forget the individual goals that your sales team has, and really everybody within the business. So one thing that we do once a year is we have my team create dream boards.
Wanted to buy a cabin. I'm actually a lot closer to that than I thought I would be. Really, that's been a goal of mine for a very long time and kind of, I thought, unattainable, but it's literally like right there.
And then just running more. I used to run like 15 miles a week. It's definitely not impossible. I just gotta wake my ass up super early and run before I come into work. I was already doing it before COVID, but you know, I need to get back on it. Some other goals that I have: travel. I think this was on my last board, or I mentioned it. It's the igloos underneath the Northern Lights. That's up in Finland, so that's definitely that is a bucket list item for me.
Long-term goals were, house, retirement, wife, significant other, family, dog would be nice, camper trailer, all that stuff is definitely accessible. Just like that's not really no time frame on this one. These are lifelong goals. I'm putting them in action little bit by little bit. Barcelona, Italy, goals, Pyramid of Giza, Peru, that was all, those are things I've always wanted to do, but like I said, I don't know if that's going to be possible in the next 6 months, year, 2 years. That's just something that those bucket list trips for sure.
And the dream boards are things that they want to accomplish, personal goals. Now, this isn't like I want to get $200,000 for the company. Money. This is I want to put $100,000 in my savings account. I want to buy a house. I want to have a kid. I want to go on a trip. Things they personally want to accomplish, they're outlining in those dream boards. Now, we did that a few weeks back, and now today we took it one step further. We had the sales team outline a couple things they want to accomplish by the end of this year, so by the end of 2020. And at the end of our sales meeting, we went ahead and sat down and had them each go over these items. Now, most of the items they threw out were material things they wanted to buy, which is fantastic. Things that they want to reward themselves with for a year well done. Take a look. Let's see what they said.
We have killed it this year in every aspect. Actively, every single day we need to work on bringing these deals in and closing the deals and getting creative and figure out how we can make money when there is no money to be made. And I've never felt better as a team as far as being on the same page and having the same goals in mind. And now it's time to put our own personal goals in place. That could be a collective personal goal or a team effort goal. And from there, you're setting your own reward. Whatever you want to reward yourself, that thing that you've always wanted to do, that thing that you probably could do, but you don't really want to spend the extra money or the extra time on yourself, or you don't think you deserve it. We're here to put these in writing and hold each other accountable to rewarding ourselves. These goals and these rewards will be held accountable for the sales rep. They will be made to happen in the timely manner. There is no excuses on why we cannot do these rewards that we set in place for ourselves.
If we can hit 200, I wasn't just talking out of my last week, then I will be getting a new couch.
I'm really close to getting a $20,000 check like I put on my dream board that could happen this month. I'd wanted to buy a Jeep for a while, for a couple years. I wanted to, because I missed my Jeep with the SOP top and being able to go off-roading or cruise wherever and take the top off and all that sort of stuff. I miss the hell out of that.
And I guess the main goal behind that is to be able to put down a bigger down payment for a house. This is just another kind of personal thing I want to do. Pebble Beach, I want to do that sometime in like mid-March.
It is not the Breitling. It is something that is very, very, very personal for me that I've been wanting to do for many, many, many years, and quite frankly, I haven't had the balls to do it. So if we do 4.1 million, I'm getting LASIK surgery.
We got a lot to do. What I would really love to do is if we can start getting to the point where we're seeing these numbers come through, I would like to figure out how we as a company can provide Christmases for some families. I really would like to do that. There's a lot of families out there that are struggling this year, and if we can get out there and provide presents for kids and stuff like that as well, I think that would be really cool. As a company, hit these goals and go take families that have hit hardships this year and make things better for them. That would be really awesome. So all of us have our goals, so let's do these things. There's nothing wrong with the goals of wanting material items. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. I've had the material items, I've had all that, and I'm bored with it. So I don't need a lot of those things because I've been there. Now you guys are getting there where you can buy those things. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. And you'll probably, years down the road start shifting your mentality on that too, where you're like, well, do I really need this? Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Those goals are specific to each of those sales reps, right? So don't go and make those same goals for yourself. You need to figure out something you want to reward yourself with. I think it's important to have milestones and rewards for those milestones. And if you're a business owner and you're setting your own milestones, you may say, hey, when I hit my first $100,000 month, I'm gonna go out to a nice dinner. Or when I hit my first $1 million a year, I'm gonna buy this car. You could do things like that set your own milestone. Just remember, don't over reward yourself. Don't get to the point where you're spending everything you earned on a reward and leaving nothing in the business to help take you to that next level. Don't make $100,000 and go put $100,000 down on a car. Don't go do that. Reward yourself reasonably, but to a point where you really are gonna push yourself to get to that goal to get that reward. Now, one thing I wanna do for Q4 is I wanna go out and I wanna do Christmases for families. I don't want to go buy myself a car. I want to go out and I want to sponsor families for Christmas. This year has been a hard year for a lot of people. A lot of people lost their jobs. They've got issues making their rent payments, issues making their mortgage payments. It's been a tough year. So if I can go out and provide a Christmas to potentially a few families out there, something completely different, that's what I would like to do. I used to love saying I wanted all the material stuff. But as I've grown my business, my mentality has shifted so much. I've made money and I'm gonna continue to make money, but I wanna do things to give back to people while I do that. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this. We'll talk to you guys later.